We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Baltimore Orioles. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there, 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone, that's going to be a tough pitch to handle. Mancini
comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third,
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
I'll tell you what, if you want to get a lead anytime in any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Duvall is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Designated hitter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trevor Story is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To third. A quick out number 1. Stepping in, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 out, nobody on. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Seth Smith will be next. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's Seth Smith now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But right there is the second baseman. And here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The right fielder, number 5.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Mark Reynolds.
The
First offering on its way.
Mark Reynolds.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the changeup is way low that time. Takes this the other way to right. Duvall is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Striding in, Ian Desmond. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He'll get it into 2nd. And the gamble will work out. He's in at 2nd base with a 2-out double. Now to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it into 3rd base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Smoke toward 3rd. Rendon is there. Throw on to 1st, and that error won't come back to haunt him. Digging in, Jonathan Scope. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 6, Jonathan Scope.
Hit to 3rd. Nunez comes up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Justin Bour, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the flag court and gone. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Batting 6th.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Anthony Rendon.
A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Tim Beckham. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but he gets by the glove down the line. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
Batting 8th.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at 1st and 2 away. This is in the air out to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that digging in to try it again. Gerardo Parra 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Left fielder Gerardo
looks at a changeup right over the middle. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. After it is Jones, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. You have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Duvall ranging back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. And a ball 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the
He'll lead
Orioles,
things off here in this one-run contest.
Wilson Contreras.
And he takes ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Digging in for his second at bat, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. He's through first and hustling for second, and he is in there. Riding in once again, Trey Mancini hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Now at the plate, Seth Smith hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. As a look, now the pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's through, a base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Bour. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now a swing and a ground ball. First and second now, 1 man out. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge. A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Blackmon. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The third baseman,
At
number
the plate,
6,
Anthony Rendon. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Line towards center field. Blackmon will get there, and he puts it away. Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
third baseman, Eduardo.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Duvall has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So coming to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Lifted in the air to center field. Jones on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. And Reynolds has himself a base hit. Story is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Now batting, Ian Desmond. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1 now.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You've got to trust your stuff.
Duvall is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Stepping into the box.
Leading off the 4th quarter, the Orioles, the shortstop.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hit sharply on the ground. Desmond with a great stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Now in the box, Adam Duvall. He flew out in his last at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a good 0-2 strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in now, Wilson Contreras, a base hit in his first trip. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In is Gerardo Parra. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. On its way is pitch number 75. On the ground to the right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Ready once again, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Adam Jones.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Here's Seth Smith now. He's singled and
Designated hitter.
Chris Russin is going to take over here.
Attention, please. Now pitch.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And the runner back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground to third. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
LeMahieu.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The designated hitter.
Trevor Story is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
1-1. Here it is. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Ian Cole. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. First delivery to him on the way. Carlos Gonzalez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. LeMahieu rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. So striding in, Mark Reynolds, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, and that. Ready for another chance? Justin Bour comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Justin Bour.
Little chopper back his way. Throw to first is in time for the first out. In now is Anthony Rendon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Ready for another shot.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Number 49 enters from the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting. Right
Stepping
fielder,
up now, Adam Duvall. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. LeMahieu's got it. Desmond for 1. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Tom Wilhelmsen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 54, Tom Wilhelmsen.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Jonathan Lucroy is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Gerardo Parra. So with a left-handed hitter ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Duvall going back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. In there, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find something.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Catcher Wilson.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hot shot on the ground to short. Desmond with a great slide. Touche, sir. He beat it out. Digging in to try it again, Seth Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Sinking liner toward left, and that's in there. Base hit. At the plate, Jonathan Scope. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, but no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
First baseman, Justin Ford.
So they'll make a.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Colorado, number 51, Jake.
From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Miguel Castro.
LeMahieu.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Man, that last pitch looked pretty good. This guy's too good a hitter to get pitches like that. You got to be a little frustrated. He's sitting now 2-0 instead of maybe 1-1, and you can nibble the at-bat a little bit more.
Leaves a slider right over the middle. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Duvall is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Dribbled down the third baseline. And he'll reach first safely. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
And here's a slider for a called strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. So they'll go to the bullpen. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A wave and a miss. The 1-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Bohr. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Mark Reynolds. He was a double play victim last time around. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And the throw in gets away from him. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Ian Desmond.
Shoots this one over to first. The tag, and he is out. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Leading off for the Orioles,
Greg Holland is on to
Rendon. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Colorado, number 56, Greg Holland.
squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Tim Beckham. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Gonzalez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Adam Duvall. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Line towards center field, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jonathan Lucroy.
A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Boy, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there. That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strike.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Duvall racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Now the pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead. Brad Brock has been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. DJ LeMahieu Stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Adam Jones.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Adam Jones is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Trey Mancini comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Seth Smith now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Desmond has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So stepping in.
Leading off for Colorado, the designated hitter, Trevor Story.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward right center. Lands in for a base hit. And he's 3 for 5 in this one. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. In there, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The first baseman.
Here's Mark Reynolds. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. None out, runners at first and second. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's...
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the runner from second is in to score. Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Push softly over toward the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they've added another to their late lead here in extra innings. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Lays off 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. This is foul right side. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now. Now
a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again. Seems like he's throwing everything at him. The kitchen sink, and he just...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Michael Givens is summoned in the toughest.
Your attention, please. Now
here's the first pitch to him.
Number 60.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
Center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Charlie Blackmon is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
You're already down a couple of runs already. You got second and third. This is a critical situation. It's absolutely imperative that they get the out right here. You can't allow any more runs if you want to win this game.
Beckham will put this one away, and here's Jonathan Scope.
Leading off for the Orioles, second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out. At the plate, Justin Bohr. Perhaps he can drive another one.
Justin Bohr.
Brian Shaw, a 6'1".
Pitching for the Rockies.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. So digging in now, Tim Beckham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Hard hit to first. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So a big moment here, and standing in, Adam Duvall. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That's wide, 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 2-2 one more time. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a...
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Wade Davis enters the game here. And Ben Paulson will be called upon.
Number 50. Ben Paulson.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 6 runs on 16 hits. 1 error.
On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's the center fielder.
Baltimore, center fielder, number 10.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So stepping in, Trey Mancini.
Left fielder.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get back in standing. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from him. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
So, he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now, I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Justin Bour. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Low with the splitter, ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Desmond fields it cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead. Things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
In there, and it's 0-1. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. Parra around second. He's heading for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or...
Throw goes over to third. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 3-0 now. Runner at third here, nobody out. 3-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made. After giving up that extra base hit, now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. DJ LeMahieu stands in as he looks at ball one here. 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Got him. Now to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game. With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eduardo Nunez Becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Scope is there. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Jonathan Scope.
Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, number 6. Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0 delivery. A late swing at a slider for a strike. 1-1, here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now. Tim Beckham stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman. And that misses ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Ian Desmond is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left. Rendon. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. At the plate, Jeff Samardzija. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. Into the box now, Adam Duvall. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Adam Duvall.
Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The pitcher
Into the
39.
box, Kevin Gossman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that. Striding in once again, Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. Parra around second, he's heading for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he is in there.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. Here's Mark Reynolds. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Ball 1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Digging in to try it again. Carlos Gonzalez. No official at bat. Ian Kroll. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. A double play ball to second. 4 taken in by Scope, and he's safe. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 4 runs here in this half inning. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Striding into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. 1 run is scored. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. 2 runs have scored. Throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple. And some definite breathing room now as they add on to their lead. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. High pop-up. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. In is Gerardo Parra. He's tripled twice already in this ball game. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Line drive to left. Mancini is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. And what's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 10, Adam Jones.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. LeMahieu onto the grass. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. Trey Mancini comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackmon on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate. 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 9-1 contest. Now in the box, Jonathan Schoop. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in, Tim Beckham. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Tim Beckham.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Grounded down the third baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 9-2 contest. Digging in now, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Schoop is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He popped out in his first trip. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out toward shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on Tom Wilhelmsen. Answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In there for strike 1. Ball 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The first baseman,
here's Mark Reynolds. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Slow roller left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One out and a runner on second base. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Ian Desmond is on deck. Grounded up the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for one. Digging in and looking for more. Ian Desmond, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Duvall ranging back into score. The runner from third. He'll get it into second, and he is into second base with an RBI double. Ready once again, Jonathan Lucroy. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The pitcher, number 29.
Now batting, Jeff Samardzija. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And that's the third out. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Wilhelmsen. First at bat of the game for him, number 21. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Hard hit ball to second, gloved by LeMahieu. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Standing in, Adam Jones. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hard on the ground towards short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So striding in, Trey Mancini. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double. Donnie Hart gets the call to pitch here.
Pitching for the Orioles.
Ready for another shot now. Gerardo Parra. 3 hits, including a pair of triples on his line thus far. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Mancini ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
The center fielder,
At the plate,
19.
Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Hot shot toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
LeMahieu.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Hit to third. In time to first, and there are two away. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Nunez.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Standing in, Mark Reynolds. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bohr. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Justin Bohr.
Line toward the gap in left center. Parra arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1, here it comes. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. In now is Anthony Rendon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. From the stretch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Desmond with a great slide. He's up with it. The throw. Hey now. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing hard liner to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. 2 for 3 with a double on his line. Miguel Castro. Here comes the first pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Beckham takes it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Gonzalez rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Ready once again, Jeff Samardzija, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In is Gerardo Parra. 3 hits, including a pair of triples on his line thus far. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a hard liner toward short. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. Standing in, Miguel Castro. He's newly entered it.
For Baltimore, number 50, Ben Paulson.
Number
Now
49 will take the ball now.
Number 49.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 3 runs, 10 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Contreras rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Trey Mancini. He was a double play victim last time around. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. At the plate, Justin Bour trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch it in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Darren O'Day comes on to pitch from the bullpen. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He's worked a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
And he lays off again. Ball 3. DJ LeMahieu will be next. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The batter, number 9.
From the belt, the pitch. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eduardo Nunez. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And now they'll get him at third base. Trying to move up further, but a run is already across to score.
First baseman, number 12.
Here's Mark Reynolds. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. Scope has it on to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Line softly toward the hole, but an easy. So stepping in, Jonathan Scope.
Hitting on for the Orioles,
Trevor Rosenthal comes on to start.
Stoke. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Rosenthal.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he's able to hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Beckham.
Tim Beckham is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Gonzalez is under it, and he makes. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 0-1 pitch. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Striding into the box, Trevor Rosenthal. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And now a stoppage as I believe, yes, a balk has been called here. They'll say he never came fully set that time. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Hit out toward second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope ranging into shallow right. He makes the play. At the plate.
Leading off for Baltimore,
Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond at short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reynolds is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Standing in now, the pitcher, Richard Bleier. Seth Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Line to the right side. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies are going to take a 2-1 lead in our series. They take the pivotal Game 3 here at home as the ball game is over. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Drive home safely.
Nothing but blue skies above as you get a look there at Coors Field in downtown.